Welcome to 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. He has gray hair, he has a gray beard, he wears glasses like the guy in the artwork. Oh, and the guy in the artwork is better looking. Now, here is Gray Hair Dave.
Yes, indeed, folks, that was 11labs.io. 11labs.io, that's where I go to get my intro from. Now, you can do a lot of things in 11lab.io. It is it's an AI product that will take whatever you write or type into the program and give it to you in many different kinds of voices. Okay. Go to 11labs.io and just play with it for a while, folks. See what you think. I think you're going to really enjoy it. I do. How are you today, folks? I'm doing, hope you're doing well. I'm recording this with video today because I said I would. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be the best thing in the world you've ever seen, but it is going to be me doing it. Okay. So, anyway, I wanted to talk to you today about what I've been doing lately. And I have been working on the When I Die file. It's there in a lot of places. It's the one that I have for here where I live is done, basically. All they, and that one is who do you notify? Here's the phone numbers. If that person is no longer alive, go to this person or go to that person. Who's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, depending upon who's still alive. Because this isn't for tomorrow. It's for hopefully 20 years from now. Who knows? I don't know how long I want to live, but I want to live longer than the day after I get this When I Die file done. Okay. So I know that I talked about it and I was going to give it to you guys in a PDF form, and I will. I promise to do that. I'm just not done yet. I'm tweaking it and I'm playing with it, and I want it to be a product that I'm proud of, and I want it to be something that I'm going to use. Okay. Now, there is going to be a price for this, unfortunately. It's not going to be much. It's a couple bucks. But I put some time and effort into this, and if you want it on a flash drive, I can do that for you. I went out and bought a bunch of, what did I get here? 1 gig flash drives, I believe they are. Or let's see, no, they were 8 gig flash drives. And I got them in a bunch of colors because I'm going to send one, to a friend here in town. And so she's got one. And then I'm going to send one to each of my brothers. And then I thought what I'd do is I'd send one to a couple of nephews. And there's a niece in town. I'll send her one. No, she's not in town, but she's in Florida. So I'll send her one in case she's still here if and when something happens to me. Those are important things. And when I talked to my friend the other day, I didn't talk to her actually, we were texting back and forth. She said that she had started it and it was on her list. Okay, I'm okay with that. A lot of things can be on your list. This is on mine. Am I in a excruciating hurry to get this done? No, I'm not. Do I want to get it done for you folks? Yes, I do. I want you to be a product you guys can get from Gray Hair Productions so that you know what I'm talking about when I reference it again. And I want it to be something that you can be proud of too, and send to all your folks that you need to have that information. So that's what's going on here with that. I didn't want to leave you in the lurch, let you think that it wasn't out there, because it's not, but it's closer. I was going to work on it today, but today is Sunday. I know I'm a couple days late getting this out, but it's been a weird week. Let me explain to you my week. All right, I still work for the mouse, and happy to be. And Friday was my 10-year anniversary. And when you have a 10-year anniversary, they give you a plaque with Mickey Mouse on it, and thanks for 10 magical years of service. You get a new service pin to go on your name tag that says 10 years and it's got a Mickey Mouse on it, not a Goofy. And then they usually have cake, for everybody in the department. Well, I'm not in my department now, am I? I'm on light duty due to my foot. Well, I was curious what they were going to do. So I was doing my job, and when I was walking back into the office that I work in now, all of a sudden I hear a couple of voices. Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave. And we met up, and they had a small cake for me with, congratulations, happy 10th anniversary, Dave, or happy 10th anniversary, Dave. It was nice. And a couple of the people that I've gotten to be friends with in the room that I'm working in got to have cake, and then it was nice. It was very nice. My managers, they found me. I didn't have to go looking for them for this, which was great. I had a high feeling the rest of the day, feeling good that people cared enough to come find me and take care of this. Is it an obligation? No. They could have sent me an email or gave me a call and said, hey, Dave, stop by the office today on your way home, or, come on by around 1 o'clock and we'll have this little party. They came to me. That said something to me. It says a lot about my managers. Okay. And I have never said anything bad about a manager I've worked with at Disney, because they've all been really, really good and really, really nice. So I have no complaints at all. So there was that. There's a little bit of lead up to that. I trimmed the beard, folks, a little bit. Hope now you can see it. I trimmed a good inch all the way around. You wouldn't think an inch is a lot, but it is. And that was nerve-wracking too. When you've grown it was trimmed by a professional, back in April, I think it was. Yeah, somewhere in April. And so you got to think about it, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. There's 6 months worth of growth on there. Well, it's scary to start playing around with a pair of scissors around your face and around a beard you're kind of proud of. Or at least happy with. I am happy with it, folks. But I didn't want pictures to be taken with this scraggly looking beard, and it was starting to look a little war torn. What else is going on? In talking, we're changing the subject again. We're talking about health. In talking with my doctor, my regular doctor, not my foot doctor, I've been losing weight. I've been trying to lose weight because when I was off after surgery, and even before surgery, I'd started gaining weight because I couldn't walk much. I couldn't do much. And then during surgery, all I did was lay around because that's about all I could do. And then you put a boot on a person, well, they can't be real active. Yes, I'd go to therapy a couple days a week, but that's not the amount of exercise I needed to start losing this weight. So, we came up with a plan. Yes, I already lost 15 pounds. And I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not going to tell you a number, but it was way higher than I've ever been in my life. And I'm down 15 pounds. I'm happy about that. So he saw that there was progress and that I can and I am motivated to do this. So he put me on the weight loss program called Wegovy. And that's the one where you inject yourself with a shot, and it's supposed to help deter your appetite and a bunch of other things. And it starts out with a 0.25 milligram dose for a month, and it goes up, and then it goes up, and then it goes up, and then it goes up. It's a 5 or 6 month program. 5 for sure, to get you up to 2.5, I think it is. But my doctor told me, he says, pick a day that you can commit to, because this is going to be your day. Because I want you to do it the same day every week and around the same time, so that you have consistency. Because you need to have a consistency. And I'm not one for needles, folks. I'm really not. And I was kind of skeptical. And I talked to my friend Jen, and she goes, Dave, if you can't do it, I will for you. She goes, I'll be happy to. Well, yesterday was my day, and I took a shower, got all cleaned up, and stuck it in my leg. Now, this isn't one where you've got to stick a needle into a little vial, suck some of the medicine out, and then stick it in your leg like a regular shot. This is like an EpiPen almost in design, and you stick it in your leg and you push down, and then you can see the medicine moving in, and there's a yellow tab that follows along and clicks. And you got to keep it in there for about 10 to 15 seconds for all the medicine to get in. And I kept it in there like a champ. I didn't have a problem with it at all. They talk about, if you pull it out and there's a little bit of medicine still oozing out, you didn't get it in all the way. Well, and don't start all over, wait till next week. So I did. I waited. It all went in, though. Very proud of myself. And I did not get woozy or sick or anything, because me and needles sometimes don't get along. And I think because it was in this kind of a pen type of a thing, that didn't bother me a bit. And I did put it in my leg. I think next week I'll try it in my stomach, because I don't have to put it in the same place every time. In fact, they suggest you don't put it in the same exact spot every time anyway. So I'm going to let you know how things are going. Let you know what I'm doing. So anyways, that's what's going on there. Also, I went out and bought a new pair of tennis shoes so that I can call them tennis shoes. They're running shoes, basically. So I'm starting my walks tomorrow. I am going to go downstairs today because we have a stationary bicycle, and I'm going to put 10 minutes on a stationary bicycle here in a few minutes after I get done editing. I'm looking forward to that because my foot doctor wants me to mix it up too. She goes, Dave, I don't want you doing just walking 5 days, 7 days a week. Do walking walk a day, bicycle a day, elliptical another day. Well, we don't have an elliptical machine. And Disney has a gym I'm thinking about joining. I'm going to look into that. There's also a gym really close here, so I don't know if a gym is needed. But I'll look into it. Let me get walking and bicycling, and then we'll play it by ear from there. But I'm going to keep you updated on what's going on. Weekly, I'll let you know if I've lost any, gained any, and we'll see what happens. But that's what's going on, folks. I apologize that I don't have that when I die file right there. I can tell you, and in fact, I'm going to show the people on the video. I thought this was funny as can be. So when I die file, I've got just a couple things that started here. So the when I die file, right? Here's what to do when I die. All the paperwork, files, and podcast info you need. Where to find it and how to continue if wanted, right? Second page. Well, if you are looking at this, I am dead. What to do now? Who to contact? What to do with the body? I want you to know what to do with my body. Well, where to find the important items, what to do with podcasts, because I have more than one, how to access my bank accounts, and who gets what. I don't have a lot of money to leave, but I do have some things to leave. Here's one, and this is for my friend in town. I do need to get rid of that real quick because it had phone numbers on it. I will edit that out, but there is a page on there with contact name, who first, boom, 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 boom. If that person is gone, then go here. If that person has already passed before me, go here. So I wanted you to see I'm working on things, but it's in progress. So that's about all I've got for today, folks. I did want to say this. If you know somebody who doesn't know what a podcast is, doesn't know where to find one, how to follow, subscribe, what genres there are, show them for me. Use mine as the example. Hey, here's how you find 5 Minutes of Gray Hair Dave. He's a goofy devil, but you might find him entertaining. Show him how to follow and subscribe. For those of you who are not in the U.S., and for those of you who are, I appreciate you all being here. I really do, and listening. I really, really do. I also started a merchandise shop, which you all might find fun. If you're interested in merchandise that says 5 Minutes of Gray Hair Dave, and it's got my logo on it. I got tumblers, and I've got, those Stanley water jugs. No, I don't know water jugs. They're Stanley water cup. Yeah, anyways. I've got those. I've got shirts. I've got hoodies. Go to the website, and there'll be a link or on a page that says merch. I haven't decided exactly how I want to say that yet, but I'm going to include that in 5 Minutes of Gray Hair Dave. So there is merchandise you can buy now, and I want you to go look at it. Please do. I really would appreciate that. Also, folks, don't forget, if you are interested in or know somebody who's interested in podcasting, and you're not sure where to go, what to do, or where to start, look at Boomer Podcasters. Boomerpodcasters.com has 6 or 7 podcasts already in there. They're all audio, and we're starting the videos. I've been recording, but I want to do some more editing on them, because I'm going to put them on YouTube, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put them on Spotify or not. If you want them on Spotify, please let me know so that I can arrange that. I've had some thoughts about Spotify and video, and I don't know if I want them there or not, but if you want them there, then I'm going to put them there, okay? So think about that. And boomerpodcasting.com is there. Go look it over. It's fun. Like I say, there's more coming quickly, but I've got to a point where I need to go to video. Also, folks, if you know somebody who already has a podcast, or you have one, and you want to gain more time back, or you want to make it sound better, if you want to get rid of the ums and ahs, you can go to Descript for that. But if you want professional style post-production, go to grayhairproductions.com. That's me, Gray Hair Dave. I'm Gray Hair Productions, and I do professional editing. I will make you sound good. I will make you sound what you want to sound like. We'll have a conversation and talk about it. That's Gray Hair Dave. That's grayhairproductions.com. So, when you're out and about today, do me a favor, folks. If you see somebody you don't know, or you don't know very much, smile at them. You're going to make their day. So on behalf of Gray Hair Dave and everybody here over at Gray Hair Productions, I wish you well. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.